Welcome Princeps to the first phase of the battle round, the strategy phase. This will be broken down into three parts: determine first player, enact stratagems, and issue orders. At the beginning of the round we need to determine who the first player is. In each phase the first player will activate a unit before the other player. To determine first player, both will roll a d10 and whoever scores highest will choose the first player. In this case, the white and blue Reaver. Once that's complete, we're going to move on to the Enact Stratagems part of the phase. Stratagems are chosen by the players before deployment. How many will vary on the type of game and the size of the game. An average size match play, for example, will be around 5 stratagem points. Here you can see some examples of some stratagem cards. There are multiple different types of stratagems with a heading at the top, their stratagem points cost at the bottom, and the rules in the centre of the card. If you head to page 64 of the main rulebook, you can see the list that comes with the starter set. In this step, players will take turns to play a stratagem if they wish to do so. The Enact Stratagem step ends when there are no stratagems left to play, or players choose not to play any more that step. Bear in mind that each stratagem can only ever be played once, unless it states on the card otherwise. For example, artillery bombardment, which is played in each Enact Stratagem step. Or battlefield assets, which are deployed before your units and activated during the Enact Stratagem step. Be very careful and make sure you read the cards before you play them. And it's as simple as that. The Enact Stratagem step is over and we're moving on to issuing orders. In games of Adeptus Titanicus, Titans are free to move and fight, but we can issue orders to make them activate out of sequence and give them some advantages in certain situations. But this is not without a negative effect. To go with it, you might say it's a trade-off. So what orders can we issue? Emergency repairs, split fire, first fire, full stride, charge, and shutdown. You can find out the rules for each order on page 42 of your rulebook. Players take turns issuing orders, starting with the first player. When there are no more units to give orders to, or a player wishes to issue no more orders, the step ends. You do not have to issue an order to a unit at all, and you'll have to decide the best course of action each issue order step. If a player fails an order roll, that player cannot issue any more orders for this step. Don't worry, at the end of this series there will be a video showing exactly how each order works, once you have a better grasp of the basic rules. In this example we have a pretty beaten up Reaver Titan that wishes to make an emergency repair order. To do so, it rolls a d10, trying to beat the command value on its terminal, which is a 4+. The dice roll is a 5 and the order is successful. You can place an emergency repair die on your terminal, or as I like to do it, next to the Titan itself. So there you have it, that's how you issue an order. A simple roll of a d10 rolling equal to or more than your command value. In this case, it was a 4+ for a Reaver. And remember, once you fail an order, you can't make any more. So that's it for the strategy phase, and the rest will become a lot clearer later on. We'll see you in the next video, the movement phase.